Okay, this is Orlando. What I want to talk about in this video is something to do with Kidnap and Ransom. And I've got an article up about this on my blog, on my website. Reference, if you pay ransoms once, you're going to pay again. If you pay once, you pay again. This is a known fact. This is a fact with all extortion. Why? Because the kidnappers, the extortionists know you're going to pay. You've already paid once. You have the money to pay, and you will pay. This is where in kidnap and ransom situations, if somebody is released, if a ransom has been paid, and they're lucky enough to be released and not turn up dead on the side of a road somewhere, then you need to consider if that client, if that person is safe enough to live in where they were kidnapped from in that area, or they need to be relocated. I'll give you a story. I was dealing with somebody a long time ago. Everything's a long time ago because I'm old these days. In the Caribbean, a volatile country in the Caribbean. And this gentleman, a very good business. And I get the call one day, and this was a few months after this gentleman himself had been kidnapped and paid a large ransom to be released. I get the call that this guy's secretary had been kidnapped. And what should we do about it, etc., etc. And I said to him, okay, the secretary's been kidnapped, but why is the boss of the company getting the call to pay the ransom? Why is he getting involved? They said, yeah, well, this and that. I said, look, don't pay. I said, for the price they're asking for the ransom, you could hire 10 secretaries. So instead of wasting the money on paying a ransom, go and hire a new secretary. And they decided to play hardball, and you know what? A week or so later, the girl turned up, she was released, etc. And I said to the client and his people, I said, you know what, if you'd paid that ransom, I guarantee a few months later somebody else from the company would have been kidnapped, and they'd be coming to you for the ransom. Because you paid once, you pay again. And this is where in kidnapping situations, if something happened once, after that you need to pay hardball. After that, if somebody has been kidnapped and they're not being relocated, whatever business, whatever family they got in that area needs to up their security procedures. Or there needs to be proactive measures taken to identify who the kidnappers are. And again, of course, law enforcement has to deal with this, make sure they're arrested, put out of business, etc. So this is where once somebody, if ransom is paid and somebody is lucky enough to be released, after that you need to play hardball with any future kidnappings, ransom demands, etc. It's okay to pay once to get the person released, but you don't want to be paying again and again and again. After the first time, then you need to up your security procedures, and you need to identify all potential future threats and make sure those threats go away, or those threats don't happen. Okay, just a short video on kidnap and ransom. I got a lot more of these videos up, and there's more going up in the future. I also have an array of books up on Amazon that talk about various aspects of the close protection investigation business, including kidnap and ransom. And also there's an array of articles up on my website. And follow me along on social media. I prefer LinkedIn these days, but we're also up on, the videos are up on the main platforms. So follow us along, and again, if you got any relevant questions, if you need any relevant services, feel free to reach out to me, and I will get back to you in time. I'm a little bit busy, tend to be always, but for the serious people, I tend to make time. So in the meantime, be good, stay safe, stay out of trouble, and remember, if you pay once, you pay again.